Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm dancing my head back. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole intro there, but I do want to talk about Apld. I have not talked about this one in a while, mainly because it's just been trending to the upside. I made several videos in the past telling you to buy under 10, made several videos giving you the price target of 25. I can even pull that up here real quick. Let me see if I can, we're going to look over the, investor presentation just out of interest, but let's see. Apld JP Shades gives the stock a buy signal, a buy, and a price target of $25. Price target of $25. So nothing has changed. I've made so many videos on this. This is a buy. I don't think anything is going to change with this one, other than it's going to continue to trend to the upside. We look at this stock and you can see it finally broke above 10, holding above 10, and I think we're going to 25. It's going to take time. It's not going to go straight there. I get it. When I say that, some people get it all twisted and think, oh, it's going to go straight to 25. Like just one green candle straight up. That's not how it works. It takes time. Palantir did not get to 125 in a hurry. It took over a year. And then it dumped to 60s, right? Or 70s. And then it rallied to 180 or something like that. So it takes time. Like the big bucks are made with patience and discipline. Now let's look at the time. Let's look at the time frames here. Let me grab this. What is this? Is it the 20 or the 50? I don't remember what. 21. No, I need the 50 because that's the one that works on here. Yeah, you can see in an uptrend, the 50 tends to act as support, right? Support. So that's a good target for buying at a decent discount. You're not gonna, the biggest discount obviously is going to be the purple line. If you've been following this channel long enough, you know the purple line. So yeah, you get a nice little 40% discount, and then here you get a nice 20, almost 20% discount. So if this does come down, you're going to get again a nice discount from highs. That's why you want it. You don't want to chase and be a sucker holding a bag as it goes down. Of course, if you wait for the purple line, which you can, that's what I'm doing, you get almost a 50% discount. You get massive discounts when you wait for that purple line. So it's not a buy right now, whether you're a scammer or not. A scammer. If you want to scam people, here's the best way to scam people. Buy at the purple line and then sell it to the suckers who chase at the top. This is the whole stock market is just a big scam, and you can be the best scammer ever just by buying real cheap and selling it to the suckers that chase. It's actually sad. People always ask me, who buys up here at the top? I don't know. They have no strategy. Their strategy is like, oh, I'm going to chase because I think it's going to go from 15 here to 100, and I don't want to miss out. I don't know. I don't know why they think that way, but that's on them. So if you want to buy, I would wait for that white line, which is the 50 EMA. The purple line is the 200 weighted moving average. So that's what I'm waiting for. I want the big discount. So yeah, the big discount would be $10. I don't even know if is it gonna come down that low? Because we have so much support at 12s. So it would make more sense to buy at 12s. I don't know if it's gonna come back to the purple line. I mean, it will at some point, but I don't know if it's gonna do it right now because it takes a while. Weekly time frame. Yeah, we got that breakout. Yeah, the big level is gonna be right here. Let me see something with the EMAs. We got a golden cross. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, guys. You see that golden cross? For those of you who don't know, a golden cross is when this white line crosses the yellow line, and it means we're going to start trending to the upside and go, we're going to skyrocket. Over the long term, again, this is a weekly time frame. Don't get it twisted, right? Weekly time frame is, these are weekly candles, so it doesn't mean we're gonna this big move here. This big move here from 15s to 30 took time, right? Took a couple of months, so don't think it's gonna go to 30 right away. But it's looking pretty similar, right? We got the big breakout. Look at this. It looks so similar. Look at this. It's trading within a range, breaks out above 10, goes to a new high of 15, pulls back to 11. And surges to 34. Trading within a tight range here and finally breaks out, pulls back to that support around 10s, and it's surging to where it is right now. So, isn't that weird, right? How these patterns repeat. So technically, we still have quite the upside. I would expect some pullback, and then we continue further to 25, which would hit our target. And if you've been buying under 10, you're gonna make what? I don't know. It depends on where you bought. If you bought 3s, 6, 8s. I mean, I was talking about this one since it was down here at like 3s. So depending on where you bought, and I know some of you hold like there's people that literally bought at like $5 and they're still holding. Like they're up already 300%. They're holding for more because they know how to play the game. They know like the big bucks are made holding and getting those big percentage returns. So I would say even on the weekly time frame, despite it looking weak on the daily, on the weekly time frame, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, here we got the breakout, we got the pullback, we're moving higher. So really, if this week closes strong on the weekly, so tomorrow, Friday, has to be yeah, we'll see what happens because we do have the Fed rate cuts coming. That's really what's going to decide whether we surge higher or not. I believe we will surge higher. This is just, we already had a bear market. So we've never, I don't think we've ever had 2 bear markets back to back, right? In the same year. I don't think that's just, I think that's ridiculous that people even think that's even a possibility. I think people are just upset that, the stock market fell, they didn't get to buy real cheap, and now everything they have to pay, a premium for it. This is a buy. That's really all I got to say. In terms of the technicals, here I asked a question, where was it? I asked Jeff, I'm like, hey, what made you follow my channel in particular? The style, the bluntness, the keeping it real part, the easy strategy, just curious. And Jeff is like, I like the strategy and the videos made me laugh also. And I like the bluntness. That's how I am too. Just tell it the way it is. But yeah, I thought maybe I could strike it rich with crypto at first. Now I realize those guys are full of it. So, you guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Because, I mean, unless you want to follow some crypto guys that are just full of it. Like, we keep it real here. I'm not going to lie to you. We will go to 25. It will happen. You got to believe that. AI is the future. Companies are not investing for no reason. They're investing heavily because they want to replace me and you. They want to replace the human because humans suck. They're inefficient. They're trash. They have rights. They have wages. They have dreams and all. Companies don't care for you. They don't. Let's be real. They don't care. They just care about the bottom line. And if they can, and employment it's a big part. It's expensive. When you hire 1,000 employees, that's a lot of money down the drain. But if you can replace those 1,000 employees with something that doesn't get a wage and doesn't have rights, they're gonna do it. Because at the end of the day, they don't care about you. They care about the bottom line and enriching their shareholders, which, if you're holding Apld, you're one of them. Think about that for a second. Funny enough. Think about how that works. So, I believe, we'll look at the investor presentation in another video. Because this video's already gone on too long. Please, please, please invest in AI robotic stocks, whether it's the infrastructure or the actual machines. There's a lot of money to be made on these. There are companies that are just growing and getting started. We're still at the beginning of the revolution, right? There's no robots right now out on the streets. We'll get there. And I know maybe it sounds crazy. And I know maybe it sounds crazy for me, who's a human, calling, calling humans trash. But that's really, you got to think of it from a company standpoint. Like, I can replace you with a machine and it'll do the job better than you. It doesn't have to go poo. It doesn't have to go pee. It doesn't have dreams. Doesn't have anything. It just gets the job done. If it breaks down, I replace it. I mean, when people die, there's a quote. When people die, the job posting is up faster than the obituary. I don't know if that's true. Probably sounds true. I don't know. But, you get replaced real quick. Because you're just you're just a number. You're just an employee to get the job done. And if they can get rid of you, they save a lot of money on wages and, all the other stuff they have to pay out. So please invest in these stocks. Buy them when they come down, at a discount. And I think you're going to be rewarded. If you like AI stocks, robotic stocks, follow this channel. This is what we're about. Focused on what's going to make us a lot of money and what's going to be hot for the next, decade plus. So I'm going to be here for a long time unless I die of a heart attack. Which I hope I don't. Knock on wood. I don't have wood, but I hope this is made of wood. I just knocked on it. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Buy Apld on dips.